welcome to today's segment of Quick Morning, where we delve into the latest news and updates from across the country and around the world to set the tone for your day. Now, from tracking the HMPV cases to the launch of Bharat Portal, Republic TV brings you the ground realities of a lot of developments. And that's not all. We'll also be bringing you stories from the realms of business, sports and entertainment in our jam-packed lineup for this morning. So let's kickstart today's mega news day here on Republic, as always, with the nation first this quick morning. Viewers, 2 children in Chennai have tested positive for human metapneumovirus or HMPV in India and are currently receiving treatment. Now, with these 2 new cases, the total number of confirmed HMPV infections in India have risen to 6. Earlier, 4 children were found positive, 2 from Karnataka's Bengaluru and 1 each from Gujarat's Ahmedabad and Bengal's Kolkata. However, the Union Health Minister JP Nadda has reassured the public and emphasized that the government is well prepared to manage any rise in respiratory illness. The governments in Delhi, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu have also issued guidelines similar to those followed during COVID-19 to ensure preparedness for potential health challenges related to HMPV. Now, HMPV was first identified in 2001 and is a respiratory illness that causes flu-like symptoms which can affect all age groups. This has gained attention after its outbreak was reported in China.
Health experts have clarified that HMPV virus is not a new virus. It was first identified in 2001 and it has been circulating in the entire world since many years. HMPV spreads through the air by way of respiration. This can affect persons of all age groups. The virus spreads more during the winter and the early spring months.
And up next, in a big jolt to Sharad Pawar faction, at least 8 of its leaders are likely to join the Ajit Pawar faction. As per sources, the leaders are in contact with the Ajit Pawar faction and are more likely to announce the shift. Now, the latest development is being considered as the biggest blow for the Mahavikas Aghadi alliance in Maharashtra and the opposition's India alliance. Now, there are speculation about NCP-SP chief Sharad Pawar's future plans, with some sources suggesting that he may join the Mahayuti alliance.
Pawar Sahab will join hands with NCP Ajit Dada. If he agrees to join hands with Ajit Dada and he agrees to the decision that the decision of we joining NDA was correct, then we will take a call on that.
Several labourers are feared trapped inside a coal mine in Assam's Dima Hasao district after a sudden gush of water flooded the site early Monday morning. As per locals, around 15 workers were inside the quarry when the mishap occurred, but the authorities have not confirmed any number. Assam Chief Minister has said that the state has requested Army's assistance in the ongoing rescue operation. Teams of SDRF and NDRF are already present on the site. In a groundbreaking achievement, ISRO successfully germinated cowpea seeds in microgravity during PSLV C60 POEM-4 mission. This marked a significant milestone in space-based plant research and represents a significant advancement in understanding plant growth in space environments. Now, the experiment was carried out using compact research module for orbital plant studies. The POEM-4 mission itself features 24 advanced payloads developed by ISRO and academic institutions, highlighting a collaborative effort to expand India's capabilities in space research. Moving on, probe agencies in India will now be able to access records of all wanted accused with a click of a button, as the CBS developed a new portal called Bharat Portal on the lines of the Interpol. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will launch the Bharat Portal today. This app will streamline all requests for assistance through Interpol, including the issuance of red notices and other coded Interpol notices. At least 9 jawans were killed in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district when Maoists used an improvised explosive device to blow up their vehicle. The 9 were returning from an operation when the IED blew up the Scorpio in the Bastar region. As per reports, close to 20 personnel were present in the vehicle. Union Home Minister Amit Shah condemned the incident and asserted that the sacrifice of the 8 jawans will not go in vain. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Vishnu Dev Sai condemned the blast and described it as heinous and a tragic incident.
बीजापुर से ये एक नक्सलियों की कायराना हरकत की जानकारी आई है। सभी नौजवानों के प्रति मैं अपनी विनम्र श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूं। ये नक्सलियों की कायराना हरकत है। जिस प्रकार से सुरक्षा बल के जवान अंदर घुसकर नक्सल मुक्त करने की दिशा में काम कर रहे हैं, ये हताशा में, निराशा में की गई कार्रवाई है।
Assam Chief Minister Mobius Sarma has expressed his concerns over the influx of illegal immigrants in the state from Bangladesh. He has once again said that the issue will have far-reaching consequences for India. He alleged that the industries in Assam are responsible for bringing in cheap labor from Bangladesh, using middlemen to facilitate the process. He also emphasized that it is the national duty of Indians to prevent this influx.
कि हमारा एजुटेशन को आज आप सपोर्ट कीजिए। अगर आज आप सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा तो 30 years बैक इंडिया विल बी फुल ऑफ बांग्लादेशीज। एज ए नेशंस ड्यूटी, नेशनल ड्यूटी हमें यह काम करना है। बांग्लादेशी को अगर रोजगार मिलेगा वो लोग आते रहेगा।
An 18-year-old girl fell into a 490 feet deep borewell at a village in Kutch district as efforts are on to rescue her. The teenager belongs to a family of migrant laborers from Rajasthan. A local team is continuously supplying oxygen into the borewell. Teams of NDRF and BSF have also been called to support the rescue operations. Remember, this is the third such case that has been reported wherein a person has fallen into a borewell. Earlier, a girl of age 3 and a boy of age 5 were trapped in borewell for several days.
भुज तालुका के कंडेराई गांव में एक 18 से 19 साल की उम्र की युवती बोरवेल में गिर गई थी। परिवारजनों को उसकी बोरवेल में से आवाज सुनाई दी तो भाग के उस बोरवेल के पास गए। तब उनको पता चला कि उनकी बहन बोरवेल के अंदर गिर चुकी है। इसी पूरे मामले की जान हमको हुई। उसके बाद में प्रशासन हरकत में आया और रेस्क्यू की जो भी कामगिरी है वो हमने चालू कर दी थी।
Moving on, the Supreme Court is set to hear petitions seeking cancellation of Bihar BPSC prelim exam. The petition has also demanded action against the SP and DM of the district responsible for the lathi charge on the protesting students. Meanwhile, Jan Swaraj Party Chief Prashant Kishore stated that he went to jail and refused to sign bail orders as he had not taken part in criminal activity. He was arrested along with supporters while he was on an indefinite strike demanding the cancellation of the BPSC exams. Several students and aspirants have been protesting against the cancellation of these exams for days now, citing paper leak allegations.
इस प्रशांत किशोर को बिहार पुलिस पकड़कर बेऊर जेल ले गई थी। कोर्ट ने, माननीय न्यायालय ने हम लोग के अनुरोध को स्वीकार करते हुए अनकंडीशनल बेल, कोर्ट ने अनकंडीशनल बेल दिया है।
And reviewers tracking the top business stories of the day. Now we bring you the latest updates on India's economic landscape, from fluctuations in GDP growth to significant developments in trade relations and foreign portfolio investments. Stay tuned as we delve into the key highlights shaping the business world today. Prime Minister Modi met Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and held several discussions on various aspects of tech, innovation and artificial intelligence. Nadella took to social media to thank Prime Minister Modi and said that he is excited to build on commitment to make India AI first. In response, Prime Minister Modi shared the glimpse of their meeting on social media. They last met during Nadella's 2023 visit to India. The Microsoft CEO also hailed the centre's Digital India initiative. And benchmark BSE Sensex tanked 1,263.16 points to 77,959.95 during the afternoon trade, while the NSE Nifty slumped 403.25 points to 23,601.5. A broad sell-off across the sectors and indices pushed markets lower. The Nifty Bank Index fell 1.81% to 50,066, while the India VIX Fear Gauge surged 14%. But what is leading this fall? Multiple reasons are being cited, from an HMPV panic trigger to mass FII sell-offs, a constantly trickling rupee and sectoral losses in finance sector. The markets opened in the green, with the Sensex up by 272.45 points and Nifty rising by 27.6 points. However, the optimism faded quickly as selling intensified. ITC Limited, which turned ex-state for its hotel business demerger, contributed significantly to the fall as well. And in an exclusive conversation with Republic Business, Mark Mobius, the ace investor and chairman of Mobius Opportunities Emerging Fund, said that the bull run in the markets is here to stay for the next 10 years in India. In his conversation, Mobius spoke at length about the market's bull run, rupee depreciation, Trump's pledged tariffs on China and Mexico and their impact on India. Mobius assured on the market returns that they will be doubling in the next 2 years, given India is growing at 7% annually. Mark said that there will be more companies in the near future, allowing investors with greater access in pooling their investments. Speaking on Trump's tariff trade, Mobius said that India is positioned to gain from that, as Trump wants to ensure a level playing field for all. Mobius said that as tensions between US and China swell, there will be a swing and it will be towards India, given it is the largest, most populous country in the world. At last, he said that with the Modi government's emphasis on digitization, the economy will be benefiting for the good. And the upcoming Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025, which is scheduled from 17 to 22 January, will witness the highest number of battery electric vehicle rollouts. And with the government's push towards greener vehicles getting bigger, leading car makers such as Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai Motor India, Tata Motors, JSW MG Motor India will be showcasing their battery-driven models at the upcoming auto exhibition. Luxury car makers also up the ante in the luxury car space. Mercedes-Benz will be launching the G580, which is the electric variant of the G-Wagon super premium SUV. This is also a buzz that Porsche will present the Macan BEV, featuring a 95 kilowatt per hour battery pack with a WLTP claimed range of 590 km per charge. Union Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Manohar Lal Khattar on Monday launched the first domestically manufactured train set for Namo Bharat's Yellow Line. Addressing the gathering virtually, Khattar said Bengaluru, which is a global hub for IT and innovation, continues to address urban challenges with enhanced metro connectivity benefiting millions of people. According to the website of the Bengaluru Metro Rail Corporation, the rail line, a joint venture of the Government of India and the state government of Karnataka, once operational, the yellow line of the Namo Bharat will significantly ease congestions in critical areas like Electronic City and Silk Board. The line spans 18.8 km from RV Road to Boma Sandra, with 16 stations connecting Bengaluru South's ITBT and industrial corridors. And WhatsApp in the past couple of years has made it simpler for users to share high-quality photos and videos on its platform. Now, the company is going a step ahead and making it simple for users to share documents on its platform. The Meta-owned messaging app has silently started rolling out a new feature that enables users to scan and share a document without leaving any evidence on the app. Now, the in-app scanner can now seamlessly integrate the document sharing menu and provide an easy way for the users to share their documents on the platform. Until now, WhatsApp users could share documents either by sending them as an image or by using a third-party scanner app. The company's new in-app document scanner changes that. And moving on to our international segment, where we are tracking the ground pulse of some of the biggest global headlines. Today, we delve into significant developments from around the world, from Middle East tensions to latest developments from Washington, D.C. Stay tuned as we unravel the latest updates shaping the global landscape. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his resignation Monday in the face of rising discontent over his leadership and after the abrupt departure of his finance minister signaled growing turmoil within his government. He said that Parliament, which had been due to resume on January 27, would be suspended until March 24. The timing will allow for a Liberal Party leadership change. All three main opposition parties have said they plan to topple the Liberal Party in a no-confidence vote when Parliament resumes. So a spring election after the Liberals pick a new leader was almost assured. Trudeau also shared his thoughts on opposition Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre. He said that Poilievre has a very small vision for Canada.
As you all know, I am a fighter, and I am not someone who backs away from a fight, particularly when a fight is as important as this one is. But I have always been driven by my love for Canada, by my desire to serve Canadians, and by what is in the best interests of Canadians. And Canadians deserve a real choice in the next election. And it has become obvious to me with the internal battles that I cannot be the one to carry the Liberal standard into the next election.
And the US Vice President Kamala Harris on Monday presided over the certification of her defeat to Donald Trump 4 years after he tried to stop the very process that will now return him to the White House. Her task was ceremonial and her remarks perfunctory. Standing on the dais, Harris passed copies of each state's election results to lawmakers, and she stood silently with her hands clasped in front of her while they were read aloud. Now, when the process was finished, Harris announced Trump's victory as Republicans gave the next president a standing ovation. Lawmakers convened under heavy security and a snowstorm to meet the date required by law to certify the election. The whole process happened very swiftly and without any unrest.
The state of the vote for the President of the United States, as delivered to the President of the Senate, is as follows. The whole number of the electors appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, the majority is 270. The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes.
And in an extraordinary turn, a judge Friday said President-elect Donald Trump sentencing in his hush money trial for January 10, little over a week before he is due to return to the White House. However, he indicated that President-elect wouldn't be jailed. The development nevertheless leaves Trump on course to be the first president to take office convicted of felony crimes. The development nevertheless leaves Trump on course to be the first president to take office convicted of felony crimes. House Speaker Mike Johnson is weighing his options for passing a budget through Congress during the beginning of President-elect Donald Trump's second term. Trump's demand to lift the debt ceiling, which grand old party leaders told lawmakers would be debated as part of their tax and broader packages in the new year. Republicans made a so-called handshake agreement to raise the debt limit at that time, while also cutting $2.5 trillion in spending over 100 in 10 years, beg your pardon. The Congress had narrowly avoided a government shutdown in December by passing a slimmed down package that funds the government at current levels through March 14 and adds $100 billion in disaster aid and $10 billion in agricultural assistance to farmers. A federal judge in New York City on Monday said ex-mayor Rudy Giuliani was in contempt of court for failing to properly respond for more information requests. Now, this came as he turned over assets to satisfy a $148 million defamation judgment granted to two Georgia election workers. Giuliani conceded during Monday's testimony that he sometimes did not turn over everything requested because he believed that requests were overly broad or inappropriate or even a trap set by lawyers for plaintiffs. It's time to dive into the world of sports with a segment dedicated to all the action-packed highlights and exciting match-ups. Keep listening to All the Buzz right here on our sports segment. Australia T20 captain Mitch Marsh is set to make his first Big Bash appearance in almost 3 years after being named in the Perth Scorchers squad to face Melbourne Renegades. Indian parachuter Avni Lekhara expressed gratitude for the challenging journey of becoming a para-athlete while reflecting on the importance of mental health in becoming a champion. Former England captain Michael Vaughan said he won't change his stance about Test. The longer format. Skipper Harmanpreet Kaur and pacer Renuka Singh have been rested for India women's 3-match home ODI series against Ireland. Opener Smriti Mandhana will lead the series beginning on January 10 at Rajkot in the absence of Harmanpreet. A 3-year sponsorship deal for the Indian national Kho-Kho team, marking a significant step forward in promoting indigenous sports in the country. Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi said the state will invest ₹5 crore annually from January 2025 to December 27. The West Indies cricket team arrived in Islamabad for their first test series in Pakistan in 18 years. The visitors will play a 3-day tour game against Pakistan Shaheens from January 10 in Islamabad before the first test in Multan from January 17. And Asian gold medalist shot putter Bahadur Singh Saggu will be elected unopposed as the president of the Athletics Federation of India at its annual general meeting, succeeding the long-serving Adil Sumariwala for the top post. It's time now to delve into the world of entertainment. Today we bring you highlights from the world of cinema, Hollywood and Bollywood, this and more as we unravel all the latest from the entertainment industry this quick morning. Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine as Light missed the Golden Globe despite being nominated in 2 categories. The movie received nods for Best Director and Best Foreign Language Film but failed to make it to the winners list. However, the critically acclaimed film has left a lasting impact on the international audience. Kapadia took to Instagram to share her gratitude for being nominated for such prestigious awards and thanked her fans and team members for standing by her side. Hopes remain high within the film community as BAFTA awards are yet to happen, and all we imagine as Light has once again managed to bag 3 nominations, including Best Director Original Screenplay and the Best Film Not in English Language. Award season has officially begun as stars and creators from various streams of entertainment gathered for the 82nd Golden Globe Awards on January 5. The event took place at the iconic Beverly Hills Hotel in California after a rocky few years and the disbanding of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. The Golden Globes have seemingly stabilized. Major celebrities like Nicole Kidman, Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Pamela Anderson walked the red carpet as the big wins and heavy losses dominated the night. The Brutalist won the Best Film in a Motion Picture and the Best Director, while Fernanda Torres took the home award for the Best Actress. Tollywood actor Ram Charan's next big release, titled Game Changer, is set to hit the silver screens in January 2025. However, an event to celebrate the pre-release of the film turned grim as 2 fans lost their lives while returning home from the event. The victims, identified as Arav and Thukada, were reportedly traveling by bike when a van collided with them around 9 p.m. on January 4. According to reports, the duo was rushed to the hospital but succumbed to their injuries on the way. Film producer Dil Raju has expressed condolences and offered financial aid to each victim's family. And that's a wrap on this segment of Quick Morning, but stay tuned to Republic TV as we continue to bring you news and updates from across the country and around the world.